Hello, hello, hello. Oh, it does. Hello. Hi. Hello. It's dinner time. Hello. Hey guys. Hello. Guys. Hello. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. No, I thought we would. Yeah. Just really quick. Hi guys. So, all right. It looks like we're gonna get our 2%. Woo! Like, raise your hand if you've ever done petitioning. Raise your hand if you think it sucks. Yes. So it looks like we're going to avoid that. Yes. One more time. Well, it looks like two ways, actually, because Lon Cecil is also at above 2%. Yes. So we've got insurance. So this is like a. Yeah. That's very funny. I wish. So it's like a historic high for libertarian candidates. Very exciting. Um, if they're going to talk, they're going to talk. So I just wanted to welcome you guys to the kickoff meeting for the 2018 campaign season. All right. All right. So I wanted to thank like all the volunteers, and I was really wigging out about like leaving names out. So someone who suggested I just thank roll. So thank everybody. First of all, everyone who donated for this event, and who donated for the Johnson campaign in North Carolina, and who donated for the Johnson campaign nationally, and who donated for other campaigns in North Carolina. People who came to events, did sine waves, worked on phone banking, texting, data mining, my database people, canvassing, voter registration, social media, giving money. I already mentioned that, but it's so good. Mailing, distributing materials, keeping materials, mailing, database. I know I mentioned those several times, but volunteer recruitment, and I know I've left out a bunch of even volunteer roles. So anyway, thank you all. Thank you. So everyone here who's a member of the Libertarian Party, like a registered Libertarian in North Carolina, raise your hand. That's awesome. So those of you who are not, I have registration forms right here. And I'm happy to share them. So welcome to the party, in many senses of the word. In addition, I hope that, so you can join the party just by registering Libertarian, but I hope you will also become supporting members of the Libertarian Party of North Carolina, and we can sign you up for that as well tonight. So see me if you're interested. We have a lot of great candidates, and most of our candidates are here tonight. So I'm just going to give people time to go down the ballot. Lon, are you here? Or get over here, man. Their gubernatorial candidate, ensuring our ballot access for 2018. Woo! Thank you very much.
And it said 2%, so half of them are counted. We'll see how it goes.
He's so great. Thank you for getting us ballot access. Say a few words, please.
I want to thank everybody for all of their support, talking to all the people that we've had to get with to get these votes. We were looking about half of the votes that have been counted at this point, and there's 73,000 votes for me. So that means a lot of crossovers and independents voted for us. And that takes talking to them. So that's mostly what I've done is talk to people. But it's been a very enjoyable training session this time. 20,000 miles on the car. And, it's a big state. Yeah. Again, I want to thank everybody and turn the mic back.
I'm not sure how to go down ballot from governor, but I think it's Sean. Sean, where are you?
Thank you. Howdy, I'm Sean Hall, Libertarian for U.S. Senate, and you may know me from such exciting videos as So Why Did It Have to Be Bathrooms? I'm really grateful to Lon and to Gary and to all of you wearing these Johnson Weld t-shirts. I want to reiterate what Susan said to every single person who volunteered for the Johnson Weld campaign here in North Carolina, because our ballot access depends on Lon's performance and Gary and Bill's performance. I'm off the hook. I got nothing to lose, so I can just have fun with it. But I was able to continue to do what I'm doing, even after having a heart attack in August, on a campaign budget of under $5,000 this time. So I'm just here having fun. And I just want to share one quick story with you. I am, as you probably know, my day job, as it were, it's really an evening job, is as a pizza delivery driver. I work for the Papa John's in downtown Durham, and there's a friend of mine who's in the back here, Matt, who is one of my fellow delivery drivers. He came out here tonight. He's a newly registered libertarian. And he shared with me this little story that right before he came out here tonight, he had the delivery to the Durham County Democratic Party watch party at their main party headquarters, $70 order, and they stiffed him. Right. So you know what kind of people they are. So let's show that we are better quality people, and make sure you tip your servers really well tonight. Thank you.
Thanks. And if you guys haven't figured this out, the non-alcoholic drinks are on the party.
You still need a tip, though.
But yes, please tip the bartenders, because they've been doing an excellent job, especially making great recommendations to complete booze newbies like me. So is JJ here? JJ. I thought they were here earlier. Okay. So then other candidates, Brad, would you like to speak, or Olin, or who?
Yeah.
Wait. I forgot about Brian. Okay, yes. All right, we'll finish with the we'll finish with the party chair. So yes, Olin, you can come speak, but I just want to say, because I know Olin is very rousing speechifier. If you would like to make a contribution to the Libertarian Party of North Carolina, I've done fundraising for the Johnson Weld campaign, but I like asking for money. So Brian Irving will be happy to take your check, properly notated with your occupation and employer. Yes. No cash in the back pocket. That's for me. So, okay, so Olin would like to put in a few words.
Good evening. Hey, you know, I got 15% at this point, and my campaign staff has told me we're going to contest that election. We think it should be 16%. 16. Well, maybe that won't be enough. Who knows? You know, this is my first time running for campaign for election, and my next campaign starts tomorrow. I've been telling everybody about it. So you can start. She stopped fundraising, but I won't. So thank you all. You know, just the support from a lot of people on the internet, people in this room. I got to tell you, it's like more accepting and more encouraging than I've had at church and other things in my life. The people in this room have meant so much to me over a very difficult time in my life. And running a campaign, remodeling my house, trying to be a good employee. It's really impossible to run these campaigns without support. And this party has to grow. And Susan, she has been so tremendous. She has been fantastic. And we owe that woman a great round of applause. I want to point out Amy back there, Amy Lamont. Look at her, Lemons Lamont. She's fantastic. We've got a fantastic future here, and I know I need to cut it. David Ulmer, I know you give me this cut sign, right? He does me that favor. I appreciate it. But we have a lot of work to do. I'm starting tomorrow. Everybody take a week off, permission, but we got to start again. We got to get to every house that's a libertarian, get that data. We got to get real and become a real party. Thank you.
Speaking of David, would you like to come say a few words, David? Here's somebody who's campaigned very hard. And so I wanted to wait. I actually ran for office. I keep forgetting. Yeah, state senate, and I needed a place to poll. And David sent me a polling location in my district, and with a rundown on my opponents, which was good because I hadn't done my homework. So David's a guy who does not only his homework, but everyone else's too.
I had a lot of fun with this. I hadn't done this before. Appreciate all the help I received from everybody. Ken somehow made me appear taller than Gary Johnson in a newspaper ad, which was amazing. So I appreciate that. And I'm also really happy that I, at a local level, spoiled it for somebody. It was 4%, and the Republican lost by 2%. And a lot of people don't realize I remind people I was in one of the most expensive House races in North Carolina. There were nonstop TV ads for both Gary Pendleton and Cynthia Ball. I gave it an effort, and somebody's really upset because they spent about $200 grand to lose an NC House seat. And that job don't even pay $200 grand. So it's been a lot of fun for me. Thank you.
Brad, you're next. The man with the fantastic hat.
Yeah, that's an issue, actually. I did discover that wearing too many hats is probably not a good idea if you're running for office. I also was working on the Sean Hall campaign, volunteer coordinator for Wake County, treasurer for 5 different campaigns, I believe. So next time, if I do it again, it will definitely be different. But I am going to be focusing on Wake County over the next year or two. We have this campaign has been great for us. We started with approximately 60 volunteers. We now have 140 and counting in Wake County. And how many of you guys are residents of Wake County? Okay, well, I hope you will consider, after taking that week of time off, getting involved, because there's lots to do here, as Olin and David to some extent have talked about. One of the things that we're thinking about doing is creating some interest groups that are focusing on particular issues. As you know, the 7 candidates that ran more or less in tandem in Wake County focused on 3 issues: education, the environment, and transportation. And then individual candidates had some additional issues aside from that. But we'd like to get some permanent groups that are focusing on these issues, with the idea eventually of creating something we can go to the legislature with. Whether or not we have somebody in there doesn't mean that we can't be working with legislators who are sympathetic to our point of view on a particular issue, and helping to make life better for everybody in North Carolina. So that's one where you can get involved. There are also advisory groups in Wake County you can get involved with. So please consider coming to a Wake LP meeting, or just connecting up with us and getting involved in that way. Let's see who else is here. I believe we have Rob Rose and Barbara. Yeah. Oh, Barbara's a senator. She should go. She should go next.
Do I have to sing?
Sorry, I was talking to the media.
There you go.
The Vance County paper where I'm not even running. Oh, why am I up here? Few words. Congratulations, Lon. I know what you're going through on a night like tonight. Because I remember 4 years ago when my number would go to 1.9, 2.1, 1.8, 2.1. And anyway, what do you want me to do? Scoop back lighting. Okay. I'm in a two-way race in Granville and Durham County, running against a long-term incumbent, Floyd McKissick, who knows everybody in a district that's probably at least 2-to-1 Democrat, maybe more. And I'm getting at 23. I'm hovering around 23%. So that's about what I expected. And I spent $597. So Floyd has $72,000 in the bank. So thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the work you did for Gary Johnson. I know that was fun and a lot of work. Thank goodness it looks like we won't have to do a petition drive. Yay! Because it's not at all fun. Thanks everybody for coming out. Party hard.
Did Rob, did you want to say a few words? Rob? Not really. Okay, that's cool. And Rob Rose, he ran for office. Woo! Give it up for Rob. Okay, I know we're all tired of speechifying, so I've saved the best for last. Brian? Where'd Brian go? Brian? No. Oh, you're Brian. Two Brians. First you. Okay, we got a double dose of Brian's. One more candidate.
All right. This is so amazing and exciting, and we want bigger numbers, but this is where it starts, and it starts by people getting together and being excited and enjoying what we're doing, talking to folks on the poll and people out there in the campaign who weren't aware of libertarians. They weren't aware of libertarian ideas. They weren't aware of the application of libertarian ideas in their lives. And now they're thinking about it. Now they're talking about it. Now it matters. Now it's something. It's an option. And that's where we grow this. With the work that we hope to do starting next week, those ideas become concrete. Just a quick tally in my head looking over the numbers. Here in Wake County, we have somewhere between 25 and 30,000 votes cast for libertarians. When we show up downtown, when we have an issue that we bring forward, it's your support to get those votes that stands behind us and gives body to those ideas. So really, it's the work that's been done. It's the volunteers who have done this. Thank you so much, because it's these values that are important. It's not the individuals. It's not us as candidates. It's the ideas. It's the value of the right of the individual. That is what is winning. That is what is growing. That is what is moving forward. So be proud of that. Celebrate. Let's be excited. We don't have to do the petition drive for the state access. Yay. And so on that note, again, think about that number, 25 to 30,000 votes cast for libertarians. This is something that we need to use, our cumulative number, when we go out and say we need to be at the table. So thank you, everybody, and have a beautiful night.
Now the other Brian. So, the previous chair, or the chair of the Libertarian Party, was J.J. Summerall, who stepped back from the chairmanship to run for Congress. I guess he was here earlier, but I think he stepped out. And when he stepped out, Brian Irving, who was doing VP duties, which everyone knows that means you do all the work, and actually stepped up to be chair and do all the work and hopefully get some of the credit for it. And so I'd like to have Brian come say a few words. Thank you, Brian.
I've been listening to all these candidates talking. It's really like, and this is kind of anticlimactic. I do to make a couple of comments. Lon Cecil, God bless you. Thank you. He kind of stepped in literally at the last minute to run for governor. You know, absolutely critical. Those of you who've been around a while of how to do the petitioning stuff know how much fun that is. And we absolutely needed a candidate for governor, and he stepped up and did it. And thank you, Lon. David Ulmer, we recruited, as Brad said, we recruited a bunch of people. I'm from Wake County, recruited people to run for General Assembly. David Ulmer agreed to be a kind of quote unquote paper candidate. He's worked his ass off, and he was the margin of difference to unseat a Republican incumbent. As Gary has said, the establishment parties are the dinosaurs and we're the comet. That's a perfect example. Lon got the spread between apparently McCrory getting reelected. That's another reason. So we heard a Democrat. We need to send a message, folks. And so that's a trifecta. That's the third time we've achieved ballot. We maintain ballot status without having to go through the petition stuff. 3 in a row, trifecta. We also have a historic first. It looks like Gary Johnson's going to get over 2% of the vote for president. That's the first time that's happened. And usually our presidential candidate doesn't even come close. Because we've had some real losers as candidates, but But that's significant in North Carolina, and North Carolina is a swing state. So this makes it even more of a swing state. Yeah, Susan gave you a week off. Okay, I'll buy that. Somebody gave you a week off. Seriously, you know, the Republicans and Democrats are on life support, but sadly, there's a bunch of money that's going to keep them on life support. So we need to stick around. I hope you all, first of all, I thank all you folks that came to us from the Johnson campaign. Thank you. I can't thank you enough. We need to take a break, step back, but the 2018 election starts tomorrow. It's sad, but that's the way it is. So don't go too far, because we'll be calling on you. My job as state chair from now until August, and I do invite you. We're going to have our 2017 convention at Lake Lure Resorts in near Asheville. Dirty Dancing was filmed there. I invite you all to sign up for that convention. But between now and August, we need to build the party, as Gary has said on the signs. We need to start preparing for 2018 and down the road 2020. And Olin, God bless you for your enthusiasm. It's somewhat contagious.
What about how good looking I am? Does that have anything to do with
That's probably more important than your enthusiasm. You know, we have an uphill battle, and he fought the good fight in a race that was, stacked against him. That's totally gerrymandered to elect a Democrat, and he did damn well. So
better than the Republican?
And right, dead better than the Republicans. Yeah. Again, dinosaurs. Anyway, so thank you all for coming, and on the next election. I didn't drop it. I dropped the mic top.
Okay. So I'm done, but Brad would like to add one more word. And then I want everyone, that wasn't just a rhetorical flourish. I actually do have voter registration forms. You can change your registration to Libertarian.
Folks, just one more note, logistical note, program note, I guess. Wake LPs does have a meeting tomorrow at the Oak and Dagger, another new establishment. We are kind of in nomad mode right now because our old watering hole, the Gourmet Factory on Western Boulevard, lost or gave up their liquor license. And of course, Libertarians can't do any business without access to alcohol. So we're on the lookout for a new place, and the Oak and Dagger is one of the ones we're looking at. So hope if you get over your hangover from tonight, you can join us tomorrow at 7 p.m. at the Oak and Dagger. It's at Seaboard Station near Logan's. Plenty of parking. So hope to see you there. Thanks a lot.